Hello and welcome to Bell Curve Gaming. Today we're checking out my boy Spiritomb and how he goes with the post rotation. Now, for those people that have been watching my channel for a while, you know that I love my Spiritomb. In fact, I've been known to throw it in so many different decks, the whole Spiritomb package, even if just as a 1 or 2 off count, to give you a different, nice, hard-hitting, efficient option. So I love me a good Spiritomb and I wanted to play him with the post rotation. Now, of course, he's got the building Spite Attack ability, which once during your turn, you may put a damage counter onto this Pokemon, and that synergizes with the Anguish Quarry attack with 10 base damage for 1 NG, but does 30 extra damage for each damage counter on the Spiritomb. Now, it's important to note, first of all, that he loses 2 major cards. So, we lose the Hustle Belt, which does an extra 60 damage when it's attached to your Pokemon when you've got 30 HP or less. So, you gotta remember, you had 5 damage counters on your Pokemon, that's 150 base damage, with 160 with the extra 10 damage, so suddenly that's hitting 220 with a Hustle Belt for getting 5 damage counters onto your Pokemon. So that is a huge loss indeed. We're also losing the Rainbow NG, so just that, NG card that does damage when you play it to your Pokemon, which obviously synergizes with this a lot. However, while we do lose some cards, we get some fun toys to play with the Spiritomb. So let's have a look at the build then. Now, of course, the first thing is we need to look at how do we ramp up the damage, because 150 or 160 cap is not high enough in this format. So what we do is we put some Capes of Toughness on. So the basic Pokemon this card is attached to, as long as it's not a GX Pokemon, gets an extra 50 HP. So suddenly we've got 110 HP with our Spiritombs, which theoretically speaking, we can get up to 10 damage counters onto our Spiritomb and then attack. So 10 damage counters on a Spiritomb, that's 300 bonus damage, 310 all of a sudden with the Spiritomb. So it scales higher than what the maximum was previously, which is absolutely insane for one NG card. But of course, we need to work out how we're going to get all these damage counters onto our Spiritomb as quickly as we can. So, the Stadium card that's just been released, the Spike Moth, helps us do that. So anytime that we move our Pokemon from the active position to the bench, we get to put 2 damage counters onto our Pokemon. So we need lots of switching and we need lots of retreating plays. So we've got Hiding NG, which works really nicely with the Spiritombs, because we can attach one to a Spiritomb, keep flipping into that Spiritomb every single time, and then retreat off of it. Now, obviously, sometimes you're going to have damage counters on Pokemon that you don't want it to be on, so Jinxes obviously allows us to move a damage counter one at a time from one of our Pokemon to another Pokemon. But then we just ramp up as many switching options as possible. So we've got 4 switches, max count, and we've got 4 bird keepers that have just been released. So switch our active Pokemon, 1 our bench Pokemon, and when we do, we draw an extra 3 cards as well. But this is fantastic because we want to switch as often as possible when we have the Spike Moth in play. And it's amazing how quickly you can get a whole ton of damage counters out there super quickly. Now, we also do need other damage, like another attacker here and there, and that's where the Hoop Dog comes in. So the Hooper with the Assault Gate does 90 base damage, but it only works with this 90 damage if we moved it from the bench to the active spot this turn. Now, obviously, we're trying to jump in and out of our guys as often as possible, so it's pretty easy with this deck to be able to activate Hooper's Assault Gate attack. So get that 90 chip damage, which is really handy in the early game, because often we're trying to sit back with our Spiritomb for a turn or 2 before we start using our Spiritombs to attack, so Hoop Dog can get some early damage onto our opponent's Pokemon, potentially maybe even take a KO or 2. But if he's not, he's hopefully getting some chip damage into a big GX or tag team or, VMAX Pokemon. So that's what we like the Hoop Dog in the deck for. Running Jirachi package just because we got so many switching in the deck, so I figured Jirachi's really good because it also gives us the ability to Stellar Wish. We've got Crobat just to get us some draw. We've got Dede just to get us some draw. And we've also got Oricorio. Oricorio is really insane with this because if they KO one of our guys, and they're obviously just generally taking 1 prize card most of the time, Oricorio can draw 3 and allows us to even use a Bird Keeper in that turn and see 6 new cards, and obviously an extra 1 with the draw as well. So we really like the Oricorio here as well. Marshadow just to get rid of stadiums, just because I could see this being a Mew, but having said that, I figure if they're damage spreading and we've got, you know, capes of toughness in there anyway, they're helping us out ramp the damage. And yeah, so I kind of figured that we'll try the Marsh at this stage, but I could easily see that going to a bench barrier mute, just to protect our bench a lot more. But the Marsh Shadow resetting hole just allows us to get the spike muffs into play a little bit easier, and this stadium is super important to ramp our damage. And if we can't get rid of those chaotic swells, we're just going to be too slow on this deck. A couple of scoop ups just to get out Jirachi. We're obviously not wanting to pull Spiritombs or anything like that. We can also get out of Hoopers with the scoop up as well if we need to. And for something that else is really important is running the 3 bosses orders. So we want to make the most of our attacks. We want to take big knockouts, so the bosses orders can certainly win you games. And a 3 count I think is absolutely essential with the deck. So with all that all being said, I've absolutely had a great time with this Spiritomb. I think he's still pretty good and still pretty fun to play. So let's get into those games. Alright, start Jirachi. There's no reason not to drop Jinx here. Although going second, that kind of let him know what I was playing. Kind of. Alright, what are we doing? Dropping a research. Grabbing Spiritomb out. We probably... Actually, this is the wrong call when I think about it. Although we kind of need to build as much as we can as quickly as we can anyway. See what this gets me. So we could quick ball, go and get ourselves... Yeah, I'm feeling that. It's a bit dangerous though. But we'll do it. So we'll quick ball away. Go and get ourselves out a Hooper. We've only got 1 Hooper. It's a bit sad. Energy attached to the Hoop Dog. Bird Keeper. Away to Hoop Dog. Really relying on those top 3 being amazing. I mean, that's not bad, to be fair. We'll Spike Moth down. We've got plenty of stadiums, even if he does counter this. So we'll hit 90 into the Attendus. Got a long way to go. We really don't want him to hit boss and take out Oricorio. That'd make me really sad. If this is a good deck, he'll run for boss. That's what I run in mine right now. It's 4 boss. Yeah, he's gone after the Oricorio. Feel like he probably has it. Really feel like that's what he has, is the 4 boss. Yeah. Shouldn't have dropped Oricorio. I dropped it. I don't know why I dropped Oricorio. That was a mistake. It was a mistake. I agree. Alright. Well, first thing is switch to Jirachi. Get the extra couple of damage counters on. Money up. We're going to have to go Dead change, I think. We're going to get rid of Lana's. We could have Lana's back the... that could have been good, actually. I think we'll grab a second Jinx. It's what we really need here. Oh, hang on. We're going to Dead won't we? Oh, that was a mistake. What are we doing here? We need the Cape of Toughness. We can hit 5, which just isn't enough. So we're hitting with Hooper? I think so. That's about the best we've got. So have yourself a cape. Start building some spite. We can hit with 5 maximum, so it's just not good enough. So we'll have to skip out on Jirachi, go to Hoop Dog. Jirachi in. We are mega behind, just a minute. Salt Gate. Really wish I didn't drop down Oricorio. That was a misplay big time. Okay. He needs 3 more pings to get this. Does he have it like that? Money? We've got some bosses of our own. Get a spike moth back. You'll need, what, 2 more pings? Not liking how dangerously close that's getting though. Crobat gets him a hand of 6. That makes me sad. Feel like he's probably swinging with Spiritomb next. We've got to be able to hit this out. Yes, that's what he's going to next. So we've got to be able to hit that out. Feel like we have to go to this Spiritomb. We lose our Spiritomb immediately. There's no way we can get to 160 with this Spiritomb, is there? Although, no, 1 damage, 1 more on this, and we're there, aren't we? We need more energies. I'd say it's quite desperate. So, 1 more on this, that's 50, that's 150, 160, and we need 160. That is right, isn't it? 5 3s, 15, yeah, 160. So it's this Spiritomb is the right call. Thanks for preparing this one for me. I do appreciate that. We'll get a Spike Moth down. Get an energy card to you. We'll quickly build some Spite here. I feel like we're safe building Spite here, aren't we? Hopefully. Although this could be bad because it's 1 ping away. This is, I've just realized my mistake. Ah, well. We have to go with it now. He doesn't have another scoop up net. Or another one of these guys. No. There's no way. No way he has that. Absolutely no way he has that. Just like, he's got a full bench. So he's only got 3 more scoop ups. Alright? This is a high percentage play, what I just did. I mean, that's the supporter for turn, so I'm semi-okay with that. Really wish I had a cape. I mean, how is I going to protect this anyway? Bring the damage counters off it? Ooh! Oh, that's big. That's big. The thing is, I don't have anything to go to for... Actually, we have Hooper. Of course. Insane. Oh, what am I doing? I should have started with Jirachi. Oh, we got Dedo. This is fun. Go to Hooper. We'll switch to Hooper him. There's no reason to do anything else, is there? 40 health. I've just got to think. 40 health. Is there any... He hasn't got 4 pings left in him, surely. Nah. Let's just protect it, just in case. Doesn't hurt. Let's just protect the Spiritomb. Alright. Yeah. So, okay. This is fun. Oh, he doesn't have a 2 prizer on the board, I've just realised. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. What's this doing? 60? Okay. I see ya. Oh, there's a 2 prizer. That's what we want. That's what we're talking about. Derail. We've got this, haven't we? I'll do some mathematics. Build some spite here. The math says that we've got 80 damage counters, 90 damage counters on this boy, which is plenty of damage. Plenty of damage. Look at that. Hooper, doing some real work there. Oh, wait, we need an energy card. Well, that's an interesting turn of events. Are we hoop dogging? I think, like, yeah, we're hoop dogging. This is what we're doing, right? We're gonna hoop. No. We're gonna boss. Yeah, that's fun. We're gonna hooper. No. Hoop. Crobat. Okay. Then we're gonna dead A. Just looking for an energy card. Thank you. Alright. And GG's. GG's, Attendus. GG's. That was looking pretty dodgy for a while there, but we got there. Jinx. I'm going second. It's probably a fire deck of some kind, judging from all the fire that's going on over here. What have we got? Benson. I feel like we're probably dead-A-ing this hand, potentially. Just not feeling this hand all that much. Draw a card, though. Yeah, we like the Spiritomb. Mewtwo with the Mine Report. Getting rid of the fire. So if he elected to go first, okay, Zacian. That's a change of what I thought was going to be coming. Just for Intrepid Sword. So maybe that's just an Intrepid Sword only sort of play. We could Marnie here and just slow him down. Try to slow him down. Because we've got some decent cards now and I'm looking at it. Am I getting rid of Lana's? Possibly. If I'm getting rid of Boss, I mean, we might regret getting rid of Boss later. Bird Keepers feel good. I feel like one Lana's is generally pretty good. So we'll go here. I want to get rid of another card. I like Bird Keepers in the deck, but I really want a Marnie, so that's what we're going to play out here. We're not getting Trip Spiritomb, are we? Or are we? Are we? We want as many energy... damage counters on the board as possible, as quickly as possible. So yeah, we are. Plus, we've got one Jinx here. So, build some Spite. Marnie up. I'm not planning to attack this turn. I don't think. Really don't think we are. Got supporters for next turn, so that seems fine. Ominous Posture. Get that to you, sir. And then pass it over. Didn't hit one of our 4 stadiums yet. It's a bit sad. Oh, we got Baby Blounce. That makes things interesting. Probably won't see an attack this turn. We might, though. We might. Is this pre or post rotation Baby Blounce? Because I'm keen to see what post rotation Baby Blounce actually looks like. I'm playing this on the last night of like that in between mix, so I don't know how much people are still playing pre-rotation. I mean, I might be just playing it just to get one last go at it. I think we want a Marnie again, although late game Marnies are pretty good, but I think early game Marnies are pretty good here as well. We need to get some KOs as quickly as possible. So Blaze is doing 10 guaranteed. Is he going to skip into something? Or is he going to leave Jirachi out here? We'd love Jirachi to stay here. That makes me a little bit sad. Interestingly, he's attaching all the energy to this guy. Does he know something that I don't? Maybe that's his way to get out of the active. Possibly. Possibly. I'll skip this to you. Because then we can switch and we can probably run a Marnie here. I think that feels fine. Yeah, we'll run a Marnie. Got a Spike Moth, which is good. Cape of Toughness. Retreat to this guy. So we need to build our spites up now. Alright. Do we want to transfer anything to him at the moment? Possibly not. Not this turn. I don't think we do this turn. Just Anguish Cry. I just want this Cape of Toughness on here to force him to have to hit Welder, double fire, and then have another heap of fire. Because like the Blazer with an extra 50, it's only hitting 60 and I'm still covered. Oh, that makes me sad if he hits fire. So we've worked out that this is pre-rotation. Oh, that makes me real sad now. Chance of him missing Welder here is pretty small. Especially since he's got 4 Welder in deck. And that's a lot of damage counters to lose. He gets the first prize, like, first prize card here. I'm going to have to drop Aura Courier. I feel like I've got not much choice in that. We can get a lot of damage counters on the board with the Birdkeeper on the next turn. It's going to Jirachi. Feels like he's probably got switches and stuff. If he misses Welder, I'd be so shocked. Like, big time shocked. He has to have scoop ups and switches because he's going double Jirachi with that play. The upside is we do have 2 prizes to pick off ourselves. And we do have the KO pretty easily here. Has he pulled Welder yet? Don't think he has. Just another scoop. Okay. I mean, it's good for me if he hasn't. Intemperate Sword. Alright. He did not hit the Welder. That's huge for me. So to get this, we're just attaching here. We're going to Spike Moth out. We've got to be very careful so we can take 2 here. So we're going to Birdkeeper. Away to you. We've got to NG attach to you. We've got to retreat to this guy. We'll Great Ball while we've got it. We're looking at Jinx here, aren't we? Yeah, I feel like a Jinx here is fine. Still want to hold on to Aura Courier. Build some Spite here. Transfer the damage from you. I reckon I'm just going to transfer it off, to be honest. Just to protect some damage. We are getting the KO here, aren't we? Hitting 90, 100. Even if he did resist me, we've got it easy. So yeah, I think we're just protecting some damage at the moment. For this one. And then we're going to Anguish Cry. I can't believe he must have prized some Welders if he hasn't hit Welder yet. He's got a big hand. Like, but if he was digging for Welders for all that whole time, did he ever actually take 2 Fire Energies out? I don't know. So what I love about Marnie though, like Marnie can really disrupt the Blounds deck, the baby Blounds. It'll be interesting to see how this lives in post-rotation. So yeah, clear cut, not post-rotation here. So technically he can get it with a Blazer. I probably should have thought of that. Probably should have taken a damage counter off the Spiritomb here when I think about that. Definitely should have. Oh well. Is what it is, I guess. I mean, we've got the first prize card. And while I'm not playing Aura Courier down, he doesn't have like an easy 2 prizes to go after just the minute. But we may need to put it down to start building. I think we do. So we got Spike Moth to get rid of that. wonder if he realizes that he had it with this guy. So I do think we got to play Oricorio, and we just back ourselves that we're going to get one of our bosses at some stage. We've got 3 in deck, and we're going to be able to get the most out of our bosses at some point. So we do need to move damage counters off this Spiritomb before we retreat it. So don't forget about that. What we will do is drop this. We'll drop Spiritomb back into deck. That feels like a good move. Yep. Get rid of that. We're going to research this energy. Get ourselves a cape. That's handy. Get ourselves another Spiritomb. So that's good. Quickly dance just here. Build some spite. Chuck the cape to you. Which guy are we retreating to? Am I going to the guys without the cape? I like having this guy because he just keeps generating. So 3, what do I need? 4 to get him. I can't get him with this guy just the minute. So it has to be this guy that I go to. Alright, good to know. So I have to go to this guy. We'll build spite here because we can. We're going to pull off of you, go to you. We only need 4 to get it, don't we? Yeah, it's 120, 130, so that gets the KO there. Alright, so that means that we're going to pull from you to you. We'll chuck a hide NG to you. And at the moment we're just holding. We don't have bosses yet, which makes me a little bit sad. We could switch, but we've already used our retreat. Yeah, just Anguish Cry. We've got time to find bosses. But I was kind of hoping I'd have it that turn, so we could go and take out one of those 2 prizes. Because this is probably just a NG attachment boss. Take out Oricorio, put him up in the prize card race, and put me under pressure to find my own bosses. We've got Dead A, which is really good to have. What are we trying to get it in? We've got 2 attackers. We probably need another attacker. It's a pity Hoop Dog can't get any KOs here. This might be a Piers turn. Because we've got enough damage counters on the board. Plus we've got a switch that we can use. And I need to get my Spiritomb. I don't even know if I've got another Spiritomb in deck. That's the downside of it all. Alright. So we didn't KO that. We go this Spiritomb in. No, because that's the Spiritomb I want to attack with. So that Spiritomb goes in. I mean, the easiest way to find out if it's in deck is to Piers. It's not in deck. I've only got 2 bosses, 2 capes. That's not good news. Do I want this hand at all? Okay. We're not going to grab the energy because if it's not in deck, we don't want that just in case I want a Dead A change. We'll dance. Got another cape. Do I want the cape on you? Maybe. I mean, it might as well go on you. There's no reason not to. Just the minute. This is awkward. Because we need a final attacker. which means we actually need to find our bosses in the next 2 turns. We've got a guy going down, so I feel like there's no reason not to do this just a minute. We can retreat to the Hooper. We can switch the Hooper to this guy. We can build some Spite to get the KO. I mean, we might be looking at boss to pull off a single prize card to finish with the Hoop Dog. That's the other way to get it. So we need to pull off a damage counter from you, chuck it to you, pull off a damage counter from you, chuck it to you, and for the moment we'll build some Spite still, and we'll just leave it like that. Anguish Cry. I am concerned about, I mean, we've got a boss prize, that means, don't we? So we could find boss here. Nope. That would have been ideal. Oh, we had Spiritomb prized as well, when I think about that. So we have boss and Spiritomb prized. Either one would have been a really good pick. I don't even know if I've got any recovery left in deck. No, I don't. So there's no point Dead changing. So we're probably, in fact, there is a point Dead changing. I've got to do it next turn. 100% have to do it next turn. Because this is probably our guide to try and win this. Okay. We've got to start finding those bosses. 100% that's the way to win. With only one more Spiritomb left for the game. And this Spiritomb has to take a KO on one of these two. There's no one else that I can get a KO on with Spiritomb that's useful. Surprised we haven't seen any bosses yet from my opponent. See if we can thin something out of the deck. Jirachi. Okay. Do we need both Jinx? Possibly not. But I feel like keeping Jinx is important. Am I just dead-aing the whole hand? I think I am. I've got it. There's no choice. I have to try and find that boss. Yep. We've got the boss. We draw an extra 3 cards here, which seems good. We might get rid of Switch. Grab Jirachi up. Get rid of Jirachi. Grab Jirachi out. We just want that other boss, if we can find it. Alright, so we're going to boss up Zacian. We have enough on this guy to get Zacian, don't we? Oh, we can get enough if we don't have it already. Quickly Dance Tribute. Don't find our other boss. That concerns me. Concerns me a lot. Chuck a cape to you. Chuck an energy card to you. For the moment. We have to boss here. Has to be this guy. Although if Oricorio lives, we're fine. What are we hitting? That should be more than enough. Math is hard. 250. Alright. Find me boss. Yes! Alright. So we're in a pretty good spot. So if he stands me to 1, I'll be real sad. If he stands here and one leaves Oricorio, we've still got a pretty good chance because we've thinned pretty hard. If he Marnies me, I draw 4, and if he doesn't, if he Marnies me, he's probably not getting Oricorio unless he's got a... what do you call it? The one that gets GXs. Great Catcher. So our only hope at this point is to be able to pick off a Jirachi. Oh no. Please don't tell me you're going to take Jirachis off the board. If he takes Jirachis off the board, I don't know if I can win. Beyond Marnieing him and trying to get him stuck for energy. Okay, so that stays on the board. That's a good sign. Oh, I possibly shouldn't have put you to 80 because of this. It's alright. It's alright. Right now we have game as it stands. If he had Stamp, I think I'd see it right now. So I only got 2 cards left in deck. Fire Crystal. Bossing me. He's taken Oricorio away. That's fine as long as... Oh, well, hitting Oricorio actually just gives me game straight away. I don't even need boss. So when I was thinking about that was... Yeah, if he takes that option, I've got game no matter what. So, yeah. Well played to my opponent. Yeah, we'll try going first. See what it's about. Spiritomb. I mean, we could get turn 1 donked when I think about this. Maybe we don't want to go first. See what we're up against. ADP. Yeah, turn 1 donk is certainly looming. That's for sure. Oh well. See if we can get the turn 1 Alter Creation GX off. It's generally what I see with this deck. Research. That's E switches in the discards. That's alright. No turn 1 Alter Creation. What a terrible first hand here. Yes, I'm aware. Alright, what are we doing here? Build some spite on both of these guys. Here's a question. Am I running a Dead-Eye? I think I am. I need to dig. This is a deck that I need to go quite fast against. Okay, Spike Muth. I see what's happening there. Scoop Up's not really all that good at the moment. It's only good if we got Jirachi. So we'll go and get ourselves a Jinx, I reckon. That feels fine. Jinx down. Spike Muth down. Energy down. We'll run the switch. Omnis Posture 1 across. Just better check. We did, yep, good. We did build Spite on them both. Get 70 damage in. Oh, hate to see it. Okay, he's going to go with the Alter Creation, so he only needs 3 prizes. Well, 3 knockouts. Potentially 2 if he can get onto those. So that feels bad. Okay, Cape of Toughness is down. What do we need to get this KO? A lot, I feel. I don't feel we've got it either. 210, like the most that I'm getting on is 40. 50. Can I get more on than that? No. Not with how it stands at the minute. So we can only get 50 on for this turn. Which means I'm still 3 prize cards. I need to be able to one-shot this Zacian afterwards. Am I switching that? Who am I switching from? So many questions. I guess it goes to you. I don't think we get a bigger hit on this. So we use the retreat. The most I can hit is 50, which is 150, which just isn't enough. Sadly, we're just going to have to hit. He does have the energy. It's unfortunate. So we'll have this ready to go, plus he gets 2 prizes. Just the ramp up wasn't quick enough. What do I need to get this to? 140? So I need an extra damage counter on this guy. So that's fine, that's got it. So I want Cape of Toughness on you. I want this on you. It's boss. How important is boss here? I think we'll dance now. We'll keep the boss in hand. Because it could be super important. Build spite here. How am I getting the extra damage counters? That's the key. Because the hiding energy, I mean... We'll go to you. We've built spite. We need to retreat. Get the extra damage counters on you. So we're only getting 4 at the minute. We can get 5, 6 onto you on the next turn. Is 6 enough? That's 180, 190. No, it's not. So boss isn't any good to us. So I think we do research. Alright, well that's extra Spiritomb. Pulse. We have to have every damage counter we've got on this, sadly. We've got to hope that he's brick so he doesn't get another Pokemon down. That's really what we're going for, and we have to one-shot that Zacian. Or if he gets a Pokemon down that he's not able to do anything with it. Oh, he's got Marnie. That sucks. Brutal. Gets Viridian. Cherish Ball. Getting Dead Aim. Smart move. It's going to great catch her up. Duocorio. Give me less outs. Brave Blade. Okay. So he hasn't got any energies down yet. Alright, so what we do... So we go Spiritomb up. Okay. I think this is good. The Jinx. Because we can drop... Oh, are we dropping Jinx? Oh, no we're not. We're not dropping Jinx. How many damage counters do I need on this? Just need to think about that for a moment. 6, that's 180, 190. We can build one, so that's enough to get the one shot. And I've got plenty of damage counters to go around. I think Crobat is better. I don't know, I think we'll go this way. I'll grab the second Jinx just a minute. I could be wrong with this. We now Bird Keeper to the Jinx. Go to Spike Moth. We'll retreat. We'll then build our Spite. Build our Spite. We need to get it from you to you. From you. In fact, I didn't do my maths right here. Is 7 enough? I think so. You've already done that. You can't build any more Spite. Should have actually done it with you. I forgot that I didn't have the stadium in play. At least we get the one shot. I mean, it's doing alright. It's going to take a little bit to get used to playing this deck, I think. Because it's such a rethink of how you play Spiritomb. I mean, if he's got anything to ping the bench, I'm done. I really probably should have taken off this Spiritomb when I think about that. Oh, does he have it? He's researching. Turbo patch. Oh, big coin flip. Ooh. Does he have it? Eldegoss. I mean, he's already played a supporter. So I feel like at the moment he's desperately digging. This is going to be a Crobat play. Yeah, Crobat. So I can feel like there's some desperation going on just a minute. Metal Saucer. Oh, does he have Metal Saucer switch? This would be a horrible way. Oh. GG's. GG's. Well played. Oh, it was so close. So close. And it is time to give you my final thoughts on the deck. And to be completely honest with you, this really surprised me that we could still get a lot of fun matches in with the Spiritomb. So I really thought that losing the package that we lost with the Rainbow NG and the Hustle Belt was just going to be completely the end of having any kind of fun with the Spiritomb. But there's a lot of synergistic cards that work with the Spiritomb here, and this Spike Moth Stadium is just beautiful for this deck. We absolutely love the stadium here, and we've just got so much switching options to make the most of this stadium. So we can ramp up those big numbers really quickly and potentially swing even bigger than we could before. So I absolutely love that with the Spiritomb. The one thing I will say with it though is I really don't think that this is going to be like a splash in, as easy a splash in to so many other decks that I used to do with the Spiritomb, just because without running a lot of synergistic cards around the Spiritomb, it's going to be a lot harder to ramp the damage up quick enough unless you're trying to build around it. So I could see him still splashed into certain decks, but it's just not going to be one of those cards you can as easily splash the Spiritomb package in like I was doing before the rotation hit. But I've had a lot of fun with this deck. Love me boy Spiritomb. Certainly giving it a 10 out of 10 for my enjoyment rating, because I've just had so much fun with this guy since he's been released. Yeah, certainly worth checking him out still. So 10 out of 10 for me for my enjoyment rating. And if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Until next time, I'll catch you later.